Inez's phone rang, and that voice made a request that could not go unheard. Before we start, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our future amazing stories. There, she met Lucio, a charming young man, tall and with a dazzling smile. Inez had just turned 18, and with her head full of dreams and hopes. She had moved to another city to attend university. For this reason, she had decided to live in a college. There she met Lucio, a charming young man, tall and with a dazzling smile. His blue eyes immediately struck her, and Lucio, in turn, immediately noticed her. Inez couldn't believe her luck. Every day, Lucio showered her with attention, chocolates, flowers, and sweet words that made her heart beat faster. An overwhelming feeling sparked between her and Lucio. "I'll introduce you to my family, and then we'll get married," Lucio told her while he gently caressed her hand. "We'll have a big wedding, buy an apartment, and have kids." Inez believed every word, but she didn't feel ready to tell her parents yet. She was embarrassed because Lucio was a city boy and his parents were simple people. One evening, after much insistence, Inez gave in and they spent the night together. Lucio promised her that he would introduce her to his parents the next day, but in reality, he never showed up again. The woman soon discovered that it had all been a cruel game. Lucio had bet with his friends that he would succeed in seducing her. But the most shocking thing of all was yet to be discovered. If you liked the video, leave a precious like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. A few weeks after that night with Lucio, Inez discovered she was pregnant and her world fell apart. The pregnancy test was positive, and the doctor told her that an abortion would render her infertile. Devastated, she decided to return to her parents, hoping for their support. The return home was an ordeal. Trembling, with tears in her eyes, Inez confessed everything to her parents. Her mother cursed her, and her father, furious, threw her out of the house. "Now go and make your own life far away from this house," he told her, scattering some coins on the floor. Inez found herself alone, homeless, and with an uncertain future. She had to leave university and found work as a dishwasher in a station bar. Even in the most difficult moments, she no longer looked for Lucio. When her son was born, a nurse told her that some of his relatives had come to visit her. Inez thought they were her parents, but an unknown couple entered. "We are Lucio's parents," the woman said in a trembling voice. "Lucio died in an accident. We heard about you from his friends. Please forgive us for what he did." Inez was speechless. The resentment towards Lucio had long since disappeared, but hearing her parents speak affected her deeply. The couple, visibly saddened, offered to help her and support their nephew. "We can't bring our son back, but we can be there for you and our grandson," Lucio's father said, his voice cracking with emotion. And so it went. Lucio's parents immediately became fond of their nephew. They offered her unexpected help, taking care of him and supporting Inez in every way possible. Despite the hardships, Inez never lost hope. Every day she woke up early to go to work, knowing that she was building a better future for her son. Her job at the station bar was tough, but Inez's determination and resilience led her to improve her conditions. He began saving every penny he could, dreaming of one day starting his own business. When her son Tommaso turned 5, Inez decided it was time to take a step forward. With the help of Lucio's parents, he managed to put together the capital needed to open a small flower shop. The passion and love he put into his work were quickly recognized by his customers, and the shop began to thrive. Inez taught Thomas the value of hard work and integrity. Every evening after closing the shop, they spent time together doing homework and playing games. Thomas grew up in a loving and supportive environment, becoming a responsible and ambitious young man. The girl, over time, became a strong and determined woman. He started a successful business, and his son, raised with love and dedication, was preparing to enter a prestigious university. Despite her difficult past, Inez managed to create a peaceful and stable life for both of them. One day, Inez received an unexpected phone call. The voice on the other end he hadn't heard for 19 years. It was his mother's. "Inez, how are you? Can we come visit our nephew?" Inez was shocked and silent for a few moments. Then she gave the address. When his parents arrived, they hugged each other as if no time had passed. "Make yourselves comfortable. I'm going to call Tommaso and my parents." Inez's father and mother were incredulous and surprised. They understood that they were now strangers in their daughter's life. Inez introduced Tommaso and his adoptive parents to her biological parents, who, despite her past, Inez welcomed without rancor. "Where are the grandparents?" asked Thomas, curious to meet those people he had never seen. Inez smiled and replied, "I'm here to meet you. They are my parents, your biological grandparents." The scene was emotionally charged. Inez's parents felt guilty for abandoning her, but they were also full of hope in being reunited with her. Inez no longer felt anger towards them. Time had healed her wounds, and her new life was too full of joy and satisfaction to leave room for resentment. "Inez, please forgive us. We made a terrible mistake, but we want to make amends." Inez looked at them softly. "I can't forget what happened, but I've learned to forgive. I'm giving you the chance to meet your grandson and be part of our lives, but know that it won't be easy." Inez's parents nodded, knowing that the road ahead was long and difficult. Over time, they managed to build a new relationship based on understanding and respect. Tommaso accepted his grandparents into his life, curious to know their story and better understand his roots. Inez, who had always believed in the power of forgiveness, finally found peace. His life, despite adversities, was full of love and success. And you, have you ever forgiven someone after they hurt you deeply?